What is up, everybody? Welcome to your brand new Friday night, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with your host, Ben Axe, his lovely wife, Danae Axe, and this is Marital Nonsense. Welcome to the show, guys. What's up?
Hey.
See, when I do an intro,
I can't deal with your intro.
every time I do an intro or anytime I speak, she just looks at me like that.
I'm waiting for you to stop talking. And then I'm like, you did this like huge build. I can't follow that. What is up, guys? And welcome to hey.
Well, you could be like,
my room.
What you could say is, yeah, it is Friday. It is Marital Nonsense. Let's talk about whatever, blah, 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 blah.
Sorry.
Instead, you choose to look at me blindly like a deer in headlights.
I can't. Okay.
Just staring.
But to be fair, you have to, like, they can't see all of this. This doesn't match what you're trying to build over here. There's, like, laundry over there. I'm not, hey, guys, what is up?
So you realize that whenever you watch a TV show, they're in a small little studio. And when the actors are looking at the camera, there's all kinds of shit, including people and cameras and wood boards and weird steel pipes and all kinds of weird stuff on that around surrounding the stage, and they choose to not break the fourth wall. They choose to not be Deadpool and stay in the moment.
Sorry. Okay. So first of all, they do choose to do that. Second of all, I don't believe that to be true. I think that what I see on TV is the magic that is happening. That's the world we live in.
TV is real to me, damn it.
Yeah, you're not gonna take that away from me. So, but yeah, I can work on that. I appreciate your constructive criticism. I can.
I mean, if you want, we can show my dirty laundry and the weary elliptical that we don't ever use, and the closets and the mess we have over here.
No, but like, I don't want to show them that. But if you want me to meet your energy, put your laundry away, and then I'll be like, hey guys, what is up? It is Friday. You want me to do that? Put your laundry away. Fold your laundry. Don't use the dryer as a dresser.
What's up, Yvonne? Thank you so much for watching the Wednesday Night Champion over at RSH every Thursdays at 6 p.m. What's up, Sarah James? Hey, from the Shit Show True Crime Podcast. Well, half-assed.
Do you guys watch Schitt's Creek?
You should watch.
You should watch Schitt's Creek.
If you don't watch Schitt's Creek.
Yeah,
it's good shit. Schitt's Creek is good shit.
I recommend the Shit Show podcast. Watch the TV show Schitt's Creek.
Yep.
Yeah.
You would like it. I mean, nothing to do with murder, but you would like it.
It's just good. It's good shit.
Gary from the main line. Yo, cartoons and wrestling is all I watch. Hey, at least you watch. So you're obviously watching RSH on Thursdays, and you're also obviously talking on the main line, and you're going to watch tonight because we are going to talk about cartoons here in just 1 second. Hold on. Paige says you are the weakest link.
Nah, she wants me to say it.
Oh, say. Oh, I don't read that
you
well.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Yeah, they brought that show back with Jane Lynch.
I could see that.
I haven't watched it. It's
I
on Hulu,
her.
But I haven't watched it yet. Yeah,
she's really good in Mrs. Maisel.
Yeah, she's a good actress.
Yeah.
She did another game show too that was on Thursday nights on NBC. It was like the Celebrity Game Watch or something. I don't remember. But yeah, but now she's doing The Weakest Link. I haven't watched it yet. And she also likes your shirt.
I like my shirt too.
And it turns out at least one half of I mean to highlight you to take you away. But then also one half of the shit show does in fact watch Schitt's Creek, and then she is very sad that it's over.
Yeah,
I'm tied up for 2.
It's good shit. Dude, the Shit Show girl knows that Schitt's Creek is good shit.
She does.
Yeah, it's really good shit.
David is my new thing. Whenever I disagree with somebody on Facebook, I use the meme of David. Actually, is it GIF or GIF?
It's graphic interface.
So graphic GIF. So it's the GIF. Yeah. So I use the GIF of David saying that's incorrect.
It's incorrect.
I know that the plungers should be by this.
I know that is incorrect.
Good shit. That show I really thought would suck. And the fact that I thought that just shows how dumb I am, because the main guy in that is the dad from from American Pie.
Yeah, it's
and
good.
he made the show with his kids and his family. So it's fucking
It's
phenomenal.
really, really funny. David's my favorite.
He's
David,
hilarious.
I wish I had a personal David. Like, I think everybody needs a personal David because he's going to be the person that tells you when you're allowed to take a selfish and when he's allowed to take a selfish. So you have to suck it up and take care of him. But he also has really good style and he will encourage you to be bold. But he will also tell you when things are incorrect.
And I love his I love his style too. Like he wears the most ridiculous clothes.
Confidently.
Very confidently. In a small Hickville town.
Owns it.
He don't give a shit.
I know.
And he gets confused when people don't act like him, when he's the only person who acts like that.
Yep.
It's the best.
He's a trendsetter stuck in Schitt's Creek.
Yeah. he's like the OG, what's it called when you're on social media? Influencer. He's the OG influencer.
He is, and I didn't know what an influencer really was. I still don't, but I think
I learned about it when we watched the documentary together.
Which one?
It was on Hulu and Netflix at the same time as
Fyre Fest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You're right. We did learn about influence. So hang on. I'll come back to that. So I didn't know what an influencer was and tried to understand it. And didn't really get it until watching Schitt's Creek because I think David and his sister are probably influencers.
In the show.
Show.
Yeah, they say that. Like, I know, especially the sister, because she talks about it all the time.
Alexis. Yeah. But so then I forgot about this education. I forgot about that documentary because when I watched it, we watched them back to back. The one on Hulu and the one on Netflix. At the
exact same time.
We watched them back to back, and all you did for the 3.5 hours it took to watch both of them is go, murder!
Because Ja Rule.
And
murder.
And then when you were done doing that,
where's Leia at? Murder.
Yeah, so that happened the whole time we're watching this.
All right, so anyway, Ja Rule was in there. I don't know, guys. The internet went down, and we're back. It's all that fucking matters.
We talked about the Fire Festival and the FEMA tents, and they were like, "Do you want real struggles? We'll disconnect your fucking internet."
so what happened was I brought up Ja Rule. The internet froze, and then came back. I brought up Ja Rule again. It froze and came back. I brought up Ja Rule one more time, testing the ghost out loud, and it just went down. So
coincidence? I don't think so. So, yeah, we were watching the Fire Festival, and Ja Rule, you started live tweeting him.
I did live tweet Ja Rule
a lot. You quoted the movie. You asked him about some of the things that they pointed out in the documentary, like about him lying or being manipulated or whatever. And then you asked him if he was really a murderer, and then it just like escalated, and he did not respond.
Yeah. Because he's too busy. Murder.
8 hours of your life, by the way.
My favorite part, though.
Who's the winner?
My favorite part of the entire thing was that we got to watch on television Ja Rule on a conference call meeting via the conference fucking internet Skype thing they had going on.
Oh, yeah.
Ja Rule said, at least, hey, nobody died.
Yeah.
So a lot of those people made decisions in life that led them to a conference call with Ja Rule, who said nobody died.
Nobody died.
The man from Murder Inc. said nobody died, so that's good.
To be fair, though, I mean, we couldn't even get through an election saying the same thing.
Yeah,
so
people died during the election.
What he said in 2013 doesn't become relevant in until 2021.
It's like 2015, dude.
Was it the Fire Festival?
I worked at Burlington when it went down, so yeah.
When the Fire Festival, I worked at US Bank. Holy crap! Because I knew somebody that was gonna go.
Yeah, man.
Dude, Jalen, I remember him.
And they
was gonna go.
And they used They paid influencers to talk about it when those influencers weren't even there.
Yep.
So that's why like influencers became a big thing during that time. And like, do they matter? The answer is no, they don't. But like, do they matter? And then like, that's when it became a controversy.
We talked about this yesterday because I started to worry about how like we were talking, like I was like in elementary school, they told us that to allow yourself to be influenced by other people is bad. Right. And now they're professional influencers for your brand.
Yeah.
What is our brand? I don't know what I need a David because I don't know what my brand is.
Well, John Cruzy actually said "ooh" to David.
Ew, David, because that's what Alexis says.
That makes sense. Nice.
You're not reading it in the tone of voice.
I'm not good at reading.
Ew, David.
It's not what I do, and I do blame J-Lo. Bakely, I do blame J-Lo.
Why do we blame J-Lo?
Because she's an influencer.
J-Lo's an influencer?
Yeah. Because it doesn't matter if you're broke, because your love is all that I need or something. However that song goes.
Is she just Jenny from the Block? Is that the one that you sing?
Yeah.
Jenny from the Block. Okay.
She used to have a little, now she has a lot.
The only thing I know about J-Lo is she's in Selena as Selena.
I know her from Enough, and she's had enough in that movie.
Yeah. And
then she beats up the Rocketeer. Because the Rocketeer has smacked her around first.
And Made in Manhattan.
I didn't see that one.
They tell her she needs to lose weight for her Vera wedding dress, and she decides to design her own.
Did she lose weight, though?
No.
But
the idea there is that she's a curvy lady.
Ah.
She was embracing her curves.
I wouldn't call Jennifer Lopez curvy, though.
She's got an ass.
Does she?
Like you didn't know.
Sarah says you nailed it. I'm not sure what she's referring to, but you nailed it.
I don't know either, but awesome. I'm always glad
guys.
to have this kind of encouragement.
I think we're back from our technical difficulty.
Yeah.
We have to have one. That's what I do here in our studio.
I work from home, so I was like, this is just fucking par for the course. This is exactly what I've been dealing with all week. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm not going to say what bank you work for.
Yeah, let's not.
I'm not going to say you work for a bank, but I do know if you have your information out there and you need to say something happened fraud-like, I wouldn't trust that source because there's always technical difficulties. Just like here at Marital Nonsense.
Okay.
I'm just trying to merge everything together. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, I don't know. That didn't work. That one fell flat.
I'm not that funny.
I know. I am your best accessory.
That's why you nailed it.
I did. I nailed it.
All right, guys. So the topic, we're already 18 minutes in.
Yeah.
We talked about Firefest.
Mm-hmm.
That was good shit, though. I'm telling you, I will never.
That was a mess.
I will never get over saying murder
for 8 hours, because that's what you did to me. You don't have to get over it. I need to try to.
I don't know if you know this, but like Eminem was part of like
I do know this because you told me then.
And they had a feud with Murder Inc.
Do you see how much I don't care? Do you guys see
with
how
50's
much
beef with Murder Inc?
50 is now like in some kind of like fucking TV show on Lifetime, I think.
Oh, that's good. Because you either get rich or you die trying. So I'm glad that he's doing something. If it takes Lifetime to get rich,
okay.
You don't get shot 9 times to be poor.
Was he really shot 9 times?
That's what they say. He probably had a bulletproof vest on. He probably did it to himself. I don't know. I don't know the details behind
You're
it.
just throwing all kinds of shit out there.
That's what they say.
You need to I gotta wiki this later.
It may have been
I'm gonna
a BB
wiki
gun.
the exact amount of times that he was shot.
Listen, don't piss off Eminem.
What's he gonna do? Yell at me from his Kmart home?
You'll get
Like,
you'll get kill shot.
Like I care. Hey, you're still singing about shit that you were singing about when I was 9.
Dude, you don't know.
I don't know. I know that the things that I struggled with when I was 9 are not my reality now.
His beard's not beard. That's not right. His beard's not weird.
His beard is not weird.
His beard's not beard. Yeah.
His beard is not beard. His beard is. He has a beard.
Yeah.
He can grow beard.
Yeah. Machine Gun Kelly makes fun of it.
No. I'm sorry. This like little those like little. That's not a.
No, he had
beard.
a legit beard.
Like this.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Dude, people are fucking loving you. Yeah, John, we are back.
We are back.
We're better than ever. The other half of the shit show girl is really liking your comment.
I mean, but seriously, he bought a Kmart. I think it's cool because I am somebody that I struggle with when businesses do go down and then you just see the property for lease forever. But like, so he did, I guess he gave back to the community because he didn't let the Kmart rot.
Well, to be fair,
you know what? There's a Kmart right down the road that like closed, 12 years ago,
that's
13
where I worked.
years
That's
ago?
where I met Josh.
Oh my God.
And
if
your
it
mom
sits
and you.
empty.
That's where I met you.
Maybe they're doing the renovations now because he's going to move. You know what I mean? Like they could be.
He's moved to Springboro?
Yeah. He needs to move into his updated Kmart. It's right next to a Kroger and it's attached to a Chinese food place.
It is. And I'm not.
And a nail salon.
Not
so
to
it's,
change subjects,
just bam, bam, bam.
but one time at that very same Chinese place, I saw them feeding cats.
You
in the
didn't
back
fucking
alley. I
see
swear,
that.
no,
I
I watched
swear
her
to
put down a
God.
cat food thing. She put it down. And she said she did this. Are you ready? She did. That's a fucking cat call.
So they were feeding the cats.
Yeah. Do you know why? To fatten them up to feed you. That's why, because you eat from there.
Yep,
so
sure
they're feeding that cat to
I'm gonna
feed
tell you
you.
something. Tastes fucking good.
That's one good cat.
Yep. Sure is.
Anyway, we met at that Kmart.
Not
And
technically.
No, technically we met in that Kmart.
Technically.
We met inside that Kmart.
I knew you existed inside of that Kmart.
No, we met. The first time we saw each other was in that Kmart.
Yeah, but it wasn't like, oh, hey, how are you? Hi, how are you? Like, whatever. You thought I was stealing and you were following me.
That's our story.
And then the next time,
Sorry.
And then the next time I came in with my mom to run an errand, which was, by the way, to go to the pharmacy to pick up her prescription, you screamed, "Is that my wife?"
Yeah.
And then the whole time I'm walking up to the pharmacy with my mom, like, what the fuck did you sell me? Like,
And-
what
and
was
where-
my going rate?
What building were we in? That Kmart.
Eminem's future home.
But just so you guys know, that is our story. I called her my wife before I knew who the fuck she was because I liked her mom
Kind
so
of
much.
weird.
Yeah.
It's
So
a
it's
little
like,
weird.
Her mom and I got along so well, so I'm like, and like she told me she had a daughter my age. I'm like, I'm gonna marry your daughter so you can be my mother-in-law, so we just fucking drink beer all the
So
time.
here's what really happened though. She told me about this dude that she met that had his original Nintendo and the Ninja Turtle games. And then we started dating and I was waiting for him to whip that shit out and it never happened. I started dating you for access.
Oh, it got whipped out.
No, not Duck Hunt, not Ninja Turtles, not any of the shit I wanted.
Bullshit.
You handed me some other flash.
We have
shit
those
and
games
expected me
down.
to get
We have
excited.
those games downstairs right now, and you don't give a shit about them. No.
They're not the originals.
Well-
They're on this like weird like thing that somebody made that you can play it on. It's not the real thing. It's not the same.
It's the same. The problem is you have to play it on a smaller TV. Our TVs are too good for it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just saying.
That's a brag. That's a
I
brag.
was
Our TVs are too good for Nintendo from 1985. But
I was waiting for you to break it out though, and it didn't happen. And then you told me about how you were stupid and let somebody steal it from you.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, I assume they were stolen. I really don't know. I lost when I moved to college in Cincinnati, which is I guess where I work now, whatever. But like I brought my N64 and my Nintendo and other things, and they're just I don't know where they're at.
Yeah.
Gone. I don't remember losing them.
See, if that was really a treasure, you wouldn't have lost it. You wouldn't know where it is.
Well, and my parents like to like hoard shit, so I'm still hoping that they're just lost in my parents' house.
Yeah.
I don't remember bringing them home. I just don't know.
It's a problem.
I drink a lot. My memory.
I'm just stealing. I married you for the Nintendo. It'll show up.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm not sure why Archie's dropping the C word all of a sudden. Jesus.
What happened?
I don't know.
Geez, she wanted what?
She wanted the C word. She's dropping. I can't even say that.
I wanted to cunt. Who wanted to cunt?
I don't even know what that means. But however, bringing it back with the duck hunts.
Duck hunts.
John agrees it's not the same.
It's not the same.
But it is, though.
But it's not.
It is.
No. Fuck you, it is. I can only watch Air Force One on your VHS tape.
That's true.
I can't stream it. When it was on Netflix and I was like, hey, let's watch Air Force One. You're like, okay, let me go get the VHS.
VCR.
What do you mean?
We have to watch it. We can't watch it in the theater room because that doesn't have that connection.
There's
we have to
an
watch it in the
entire
bedroom.
scene that I can't see because it is so rotted in that VHS tape.
Hopefully,
I
like full
still
screen.
haven't seen it.
Hopefully, like full screen.
Don't even know what it is. But to be fair, I've had a Tom Petty CD. It's Wildflowers, and I've had it since 1993.
It's been like a record player only, right?
But no, I'm just saying the CD. It's a CD.
Oh.
But
wait, CDs existed in 1993?
So anyway,
I'm not
when
sure
I put it, yes, they existed.
See, not the little record player.
No, a CD, a compact disc.
In 1993?
Mm-hmm. Wait, let's do this. What do you think? How long do you think? No, don't Google it yet. I want you to tell me how long. How long you think?
97.
That's your fault. Oh my God.
I think I'm right.
You're fucking wrong. You think we were in like the 6th grade or the 5th grade before CDs came out?
No, 97, I was in like 1st grade, dog. I was 10 in 97.
Fuck. You were 10 in the 1st grade because I was 7. I'm either really advanced or you're really, really behind.
So do you guys remember earlier when I said I drink a lot, my memory goes away?
So what year did CDs come out? Tell us.
Now, this obviously isn't going to be pop culture CDs.
No, just tell me.
You know how we were on the podcast the other day? We were on the Trainwreck podcast, and they mentioned how the first podcast technically came out in the 1980s. Turns out so did CDs, because the CD first came out in 1982.
Wow. So anyway, I've had the same copy for 20 years, and I think it's called Honeybee and Cabin Down Below. But if I can't hear the whole song on my CD. It like skips. It gets halfway in, and then it gets to the build, and then it cuts out. So I can get almost to where it's going to be awesome on the CD. And so there was a good 10 years that I just didn't hear the rest of that song.
You know what? Actually, I
had no idea.
I can challenge that. My first, not to bring up Eminem again to get you on a rant, but I got my first Eminem, the Eminem show I got on. My sister Abby made it for me. She burned
like a burned CD, yeah.
And it was jacked up. So the song Square Dance was jacked up. And so and I didn't know it because Square Dance was on the radio. So I just started from that CD. So like it starts off with him rapping, and then it cuts, and then it starts over. And I literally thought that's how the song went. I always thought that's how it went. And then that CD got lost or destroyed or whatever. So I bought the real CD, and it was not the case.
Yeah,
mind blown.
I understand. There's still Tom Petty is one of my people, but like there's still moments where I'm like, I want to hear Wildflowers. I mean, I even have I have the tattoo like right here. So I'm like, sometimes I need to hear Wildflowers. I've had it like touched up and stuff. I don't know.
Look at it.
But it's this emblem. It's on his Wildflower CD. But if I'll want to hear it, but then I have to I bought this copy in 2018 when we lived in the apartment at Meyer for $5. And then I have this copy that I've had since I was 7. And then I have, this copy that is digital, but none of them, I have to listen to them in pieces to get the vibe that I want. It's a weird marriage. That's the one that I really, really have to do in those kinds of pieces though. Sorry, that was really detailed, but that's how I do it. It's been a part of my life.
You're a very big music person. So real quick, we do have to talk about cartoons.
Yes, I'm sorry.
But before we get to the next part, on Joe Stewart the Third's podcast, he feels me. He understands the
His name's not Chuck. This is not RSH.
No,
Nope.
My name is Chuck, though.
No, it's not Chuck.
But anyway, he has a
That's
wrestling podcast called the Working Fans Podcast every Wednesday night. And on that podcast, they asked you guys to win something from their show. What band shirt is Danae going to wear? Because I
didn't know there was a limit.
I thought
I could just pick whatever I wanted.
I didn't tell you the limit. I kind of forgot. I said Rolling Stones. When I said the Rolling Stones, I actually meant Foo Fighters. So when you put that on,
you said the Who.
Shit. When I said the Who, I did say the Who. I don't know. Again, I drink a lot, guys.
Do you even fucking know? Everybody from Britain isn't the same. We're Cy. Cy can tell you.
Or Alex.
Yeah, we're Alex. I forget Alex is
I know
British.
two British guys. But so anyway, so I did say the Who. I meant Foo Fighters. So when you put on Foo Fighters, I'm like, oh, I got one right. And then I went back and looked. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah,
but don't worry.
Right.
If you're watching from that show to win that award, I got you. Because I put on Pearl Jam. So, if you're watching, the award that you won on that podcast is this one.
It's for the shirt that you picked. So you rigged the game.
No, shit happens.
All right.
Sometimes you have to rig the game to win the game. That's Ric Flair. Woo!
Woo!
Cartoons. So we are in our 30s. I'm 33. You're 33 here. Just a month. Just a short month away from being 30 fucking 3. I can already see that hairline getting a little gray in there.
Oh my God. Whoa. I take care of my hair. No. I use purple shampoo for blondes.
Dude, seriously, I go in that fucking shower. Like, I'm not even trying to be like stereotypically funny. Like, my wife has all these hair products. I honestly thought, because I grew up with 2 sisters and a mom.
Yeah.
I honestly thought women had a shampoo bottle and a conditioner bottle and a body wash bottle. That's 3.
That's not enough.
And I accept that my entire life. There were 3 bottles. I don't understand. There's like 3 different conditioner bottles, a fucking face mask bottle that you use in the shower, apparently. And then there's and they're all labeled the same. And the other day I ran out of soap. I use a bar soap for everything. And I know my face bar. He stole my face bar and uses it on his body. And I was trying to find something to use.
Yeah, that said, my face bar
that said body wash. They don't exist. And the one I finally, after going through like 8 bottles,
you say all of this shit, but you had like 4 different bottles in there of face wash.
When I was trying to get rid of my fucking acne, it was all acne.
I'm sorry, this asset has never failed me. There's fucking nothing wrong with me taking a little bit of care of it.
Women, I know we have the shit show watching. I know we have John Cruzy watching. That counts as a woman. I'm kidding. But women, if you're watching right now,
she's got me.
Purple shampoo for life.
Yes, ma'am. So I have purple shampoo. Purple conditioner.
What does that mean?
It's for blondes. It just gets all of that. Like when you put product in your hair, it can change. It builds up and it makes your hair gross. And it changes the color of your hair.
It makes your hair gross?
Yes, because it sticks to your hair.
Purple shampoo is gross.
No, the product that you put in your hair.
So why using that product?
So the purple shampoo helps just kind of get all of that stuff out. Anything that gets on a blonde's hair, a natural blonde's hair, it can affect the color of their hair.
I have an idea. How about instead of putting product in your hair, you just use purple shampoo on your hair and that's it?
That's what this is.
No, you're using 2 products. Why not just use 1 product?
Why don't just use shampoo? Don't use conditioner. I'm not supposed to condition my hair. How am I supposed to brush it?
Why do you need to use conditioner?
Because I can't brush my hair unless I put conditioner in it.
I don't think that's true.
I'm not going to listen to you. I'm not.
Why are you bringing up printers? I don't understand.
Toner, bruh. It's for your hair.
No, printers use toner.
No, it's also for your hair. I don't dye my hair though. This is natural, so I don't need that.
Well, here, you got another one. So Jennifer says that they have really hard water and her hair would be orange without purple shampoo. Okay, Jennifer, but do you also use 3 other shampoos? I
don't have 3 shampoos. Are you gonna let me talk? So I have a shampoo and a conditioner. They're both purple. And then I have the in-shower styler that you put in to let your hair air dry. And then you rinse it out. But
you also have 3 charcoal bottles in there.
That's my backup conditioner for when I run out of conditioner.
She says yes.
She gets it. backups. Those are my no. You know how you have like 3 half-drained water bottles on your nightstand, and those are your reserves. That's my reserves.
I really didn't think you did. She's like, yeah, I do.
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty good. I do know what conditioner is for. I just don't think it's. I don't think it's real. I don't think. I honestly
He thinks conditioner is a marketing tool.
I've used it. I used to have hair.
I think dryer sheets are a marketing tool.
That's
but you
bullshit.
Argue with me about it.
No,
fine. I'll use the dryer sheets.
Dryer sheets
Do not judge me for using conditioner when you don't even have to comb your hair.
Dryer sheets are a fucking necessity. Do you know how I shocked Crowley yesterday? Because you didn't use dryer sheets and I thought goddamn blanket. That's why that happened.
I mean, no, that's true. I just forget to put them in, and then I say that they're marketing.
She washes blankets, got dryer sheets, and then I pet the dog, and I go Thor on his ass, and she wonders why.
I feel bad about it. No, so the truth is, Ben's like, hey, you didn't use dryer sheets, and then I take a principled stance and say dryer sheets are a marketing tool instead of admitting that I didn't remember to put them in.
Unbelievable. And because where'd it go?
I don't know.
Joe, because I used to have hair, and I used to use this stuff.
To have hair this one time back before, and then some stuff happened, and now it's all gone. But I am somehow an authority, even though it's never been this long or beautiful or luxurious. I'm just saying.
Actually, my hair looked pretty good.
Didn't look this good. Didn't look this good.
Listen.
No, you listen.
You
don't get to talk about hair. If you get to fucking talk about hair, I get to talk about what it's like to be tall. I'm just gonna be like, oh fuck, I can see the world. I can see everything. The air is so good. I'm always happy because I'm not breathing in other people's armpit stench.
That was so nice.
Yeah. I'm amazing.
Do you know what I do breathe in every goddamn night? This fucking hair.
This beautiful.
How often do I say I wish you were bald?
Every night.
At least 4 nights a week.
Every night.
So, but is Jennifer correct? Do you have to have purple shampoo for every wash?
She said you're not supposed to use it for every wash. That is correct. Yeah, that is correct.
All right. And half of the shit show does have to have backups. I get it. This one, I'm not sure. Throw a ball of foil in the dryer. I don't like house fires.
Yeah, I feel like that's a bad idea.
I know you can't put foil in microwaves. I feel like this is the same thing.
I feel like you need to take a video of you doing this to your dryer before I will take your advice.
Finally, we're on the same page. And you got a fan base.
Hey, the ladies know. They know.
You need to use dryer sheets. I bet you find yourself Tesla. I can't say her name.
Talisa? Am I saying it? Is it Talisa or is it Talisa? Because it looks like Talisa.
Talisa.
Yeah.
Talisa. Yeah.
Okay,
Talisa.
I said it right.
You may not use dryer sheets now. But if you do going forward, you'll realize that you will stop having all the static on your clothes.
Okay, wait.
And you'll stop shocking everything around you.
I'm going to give your laundry advice. So listen, Ben also doesn't measure the soap before he puts it in the washer. He just thinks going plump.
I do a full load every time. No, it's just...
I can measure it with my eyes.
I've been doing laundry my entire life. I know what it needs.
No, I can tell the difference. When you do laundry, I can feel the soap on my clothes versus when I do my laundry.
No.
Yes.
Well, we have a fucking second wash setting on our washing machine.
So fucking use it then, I guess. Or start measuring your soap.
She loves the mansplaining on staff. She doesn't get it. So yes, I have to fucking mansplain because nobody fucking understands.
No, this is what I'm
I literally shocked my dog yesterday on his face. And he freaked out because she washed a blanket that he was laying on.
Okay, but listen. Blanket
because of the lack of dryer sheets.
Hey, you're welcome. I did laundry while I was working from home. Okay? You're welcome. How about that? If you're going to criticize the way I do laundry, I'll stop fucking doing laundry.
No.
Okay, then. Are we done? Can we talk about fucking cartoons then?
So, not too long ago, you started playing Rugrats on Hulu.
I did. Because I am 5.
And when I was a child, like Rugrats was my favorite cartoon. You know what? No, fuck this. I've been doing my own laundry since I was 15 years old. And I still do my own laundry. And I know how to do laundry very well.
All right. Cartoons.
I'm not good at folding though. But anyway.
Cartoons. No, because guess what? Dryer is not dresser. Those are two different things. They're in two different places in the house. There's an upstairs and a downstairs, and there are no dressers downstairs except for the one that's in the laundry room. That is shaped with this like big circular hole in the front, and you open it and you put wet things in there, and then you push a button, and then somehow an hour later they're dry. That's not a dryer, or a dresser. It is a dryer.
And more often than not, that same room smells like cat shit because we have 2 cats. So
why are you leaving your clothes in there?
I know I shouldn't do that.
It drives me fucking insane.
It kind of drives me insane too. When I
so then why do you do it?
I'm looking at walking away and saying, fuck it, and then forget about it, move on my life. I'm really good at that.
I know. And here I am, loving you enough to fold your socks and dump them all over your roadcaster.
Yeah, we've talked about it before.
Every week, and you still don't stop. How much did this cost you?
I come home from work, and there's a pile of laundry folded very neatly on top of my roadcaster.
I also like stack it particularly, so he knows how much time I put into it. So it goes pants, comfy pants, shirts, like in order that you wear them. So like your undershirts and your work shirts, and then like your pajama shirts, and then it's underpants, and then it's socks.
That's your ADD coming out the ass.
My ADD or my OCD. And OCD, then I carry them up here, and then I lay them on top of this device because I know if they're right here, he has to put it away. And then he tells me.
And she generally does it on Thursday, so I can't wait.
Because on Thursdays, people come over. And then he tells me, thanks for doing that, because I wouldn't be motivated enough to put my laundry away. And then I go, the dryer is not a fucking dresser. I have to do my own laundry.
See, until I got married, what I would do was I would do laundry.
And then leave it there.
I would throw my laundry in the hamper. And then every morning before I put it on, I would throw it in the dryer for a minute to get de-wrinkled and throw it on. I never folded anything.
How did you do that in your apartment when you didn't have a washer?
Yeah, that had to change up. That had to hang stuff.
Okay. Because that's when we were dating. Yeah. And you were really good about your laundry.
I had to be to avoid the wrinkles.
And then we moved in together and you stopped picking up after yourself.
Because I got a dryer again. So I didn't need to do it anymore.
But it was downstairs.
Well, inconvenience, but still.
Do you see my struggle?
So anyway, we started watching Rugrats. I don't remember if you guys remember Rugrats, but that was my favorite cartoon growing up. And then I haven't watched it in probably, held on my 33. I haven't watched it probably in 23, 24 years.
Don't lie. You've been watching it since yesterday.
Until this story. And then, so then you whip it out. I'm like, well, I'm not going to argue because you like to watch your shows, whatever. I'll fucking deal with it.
Yeah.
And then I forgot how much I remembered of Rugrats. And then not only do I remember it, I'm cracking up at the jokes.
Yeah. Rugrats is really funny as an adult.
It's hilarious because not only do they have kid jokes that kids can relate to, because they want to be like Tommy and shit.
Like the Chucky potty one.
That's so fucking funny.
So funny.
And like, this is going to sound way out of context, but there's an episode where they're trying to teach Chucky how to potty. You guys, a lot of you probably have
potty
kids
training.
Now.
It's the potty training episode.
Yeah. And you guys can probably relate to this. I know a lot of you guys watch right now have kids and stuff, so you probably relate on that level. But and we're watching it, and like they're trying to potty train Chucky.
Yeah, so they're trying to potty train Chucky. The adults are trying to teach him through Dr. Lipschitz how to go potty,
which is the best.
Yeah, I love Dr. Lipschitz. How to potty on the big boy potty, and then but somehow in the baby world, if they go potty outside, or I can't remember. There was some kind of problem with him. He wanted to pee on the tree with Spike.
Yeah, because he couldn't be. Yeah. His problem was he couldn't have people watching him, and the adults watch him inside.
Yes.
So he wanted to be outside with nobody watching.
And then the adults were afraid he was regressing because of what they read in Dr. Lipschitz's book. So then they would catch him and put him back inside, and then he would try to go outside to potty with Spike. So then the babies thought they had to potty train Spike along with Chucky.
So
it was just this whole fucking thing. But then, like, Chucky just comes running outside, like, "Where's my potty?"
So like chaos ensues, and at one point, Chucky's like portable potty got taken away. He just runs outside looking for, "Hey, where's my potty?" And
it's awesome.
We laughed for 3 weeks about this.
Hey, where's my potty?
Hey.
He looks around. Where's my potty? And I just sometimes I catch myself at work thinking like I have to pee, and I'll just like I'm working and like my potty is behind me, and I'll be like, "Hey, where's my buddy? And then I go, you have to work alone for a long time, but it's awesome to watch Rugrats while you're doing it.
And then they give like Stu and like the adults have like really funny jokes.
Oh my god, yeah, Stu and Drew.
Yeah, then they go back and forth. It's really funny. And we watched it too long ago, and like I didn't realize. I remember it when I was a kid, but not how dark it was when what's Stu's Drew. So Drew makes like an ice sculpture of Angelica. And then it gets broken out back, and Tommy thinks that he murdered Angelica by wishing she died. And then that happens. So he's like freaking out the entire time about he murdered his cousin.
Yep.
That's fucking hilarious for a kid's 90s TV show.
It's really good.
It's so funny.
My favorites were Honor Monsters, Rugrats, Hey Arnold, Cat Dog.
Oh, I've got a hate.
Yeah.
Alone in the World with Little Cat Dog.
Yeah. Angry Beavers.
Yeah, that's good.
But like Rugrats. So
Rugrats is the shit. That's my hands down favorite. So now you're limited to
the options, right? So now I watch a lot of Rugrats, and sometimes I watch Hey Arnold. I watch a lot of Hey Arnold while I'm working.
They brought up, I didn't watch it yet, but you told me earlier today that they brought up WrestleMania in
a Hey Arnold episode. Yeah. They're doing student government, and they're trying to put somebody up for trial for, I can't remember what, but Arnold's like, we need to focus and we need to give him a fair trial. We can't just like assume and da-da-da-da-da. And Helga's like, if you make me late for WrestleMania, football head. And I was like, oh my God. Somehow that's still relevant in my life, and I'm almost 33 years old, and that's it's a little sad.
It is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. So cartoons are like legit, and like this is where we're going to get with this. So Tesla, I can't say that the right way. Talisa, she only raises her kids on cartoons from her youth.
That's what I'm doing.
And we don't have kids, but you have said many, many times when and if the time comes, they won't even know the new shit exists, including the new Disney movies. They will only know the 90s, 80s, 70s, 60s cartoons and Disney movies because everything today is trash. And that includes Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yep. And I hate to say it.
Michael Bay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. No. I'm going to jump in right the fuck now. Ninja Turtles is my jam. And
they ruined it. Well, first of all, Nickelodeon bought it first.
I'm talking. And they gave it to Michael Bay because we all saw Transformers, and we were like, yeah, okay, the slowest creature on the planet needs that, right? Lots of explosions. And Megan Fox going,
God, she is so worthless.
Wait. No, hang on. It's a lot of...
Basically orgasming on TV.
But like her lips are always wet, and she's deep breathing and like thrusting her breasts at the camera. So she does a lot of that while wet and in a white shirt that's also wet, and her hair is wet and her lips are wet. She's basically like Viggo Mortensen, because Viggo Mortensen looks great dirty. He's a hot guy when he's dirty. She's Viggo Mortensen for women, but she just looks gross. And like in that like dumpster cunt kind of way. And
so that's why cunt got brought up today. And Archie brought it up, and now you're bringing it up.
I'm just saying. And they were like, hey, you know what's a great idea? Let's put a dumpster cunt in a children's live action movie, and let's make Michael Bay direct it, because explosions are fantastic. And all of the people that grew up watching the Jim Henson version of this is gonna just love it. No. That was garbage.
It was. And
I didn't even watch the second one.
I haven't either, actually. And the problem is, because Transformers was a big cartoon. That's fine. And then Michael Bay directed that with, I think, Megan Fox.
Yes, with Megan Fox.
And that made sense because they were Transformers. They were big robots.
That's the only time it makes sense.
They're going to blow shit up. And I honestly...
You don't put heroes in a half shell, give them turtle power, and then hand it to Michael Bay.
Because Transformers and TMNT... Granted, they're both very popular 80s cartoons.
Are you trying to explain to me how it came to be under Michael Bay's direction? Because I don't care.
I'm breaking it down. No, I know you know this. I'm breaking it down to make it make sense to everybody listening.
I see.
But the fact is, like, Transformers, it made sense to have big explosions, big robots, big nonsense. That's fine. There's really no story. So they thought that the same formula would work with TMNT, and it's fucking stupid. That's after, and you're laughing at it. So let's just wing it up.
Yes, you're mansplaining this to me.
So Tesla really says
Lisa. God damn it.
Again, part of the shit show podcast. we really missed
That's
the mark
your name
on our Patreon tiers. We picked dumpster fire and never thought about dumpster cunt.
I mean, but that's what it is, right? Like, if you can walk along and your vagina fall out of your pocket, you're a dumpster cunt. And I'm pretty sure I've seen her drop it in a lot of scenes.
Like, how many times do you think she fucked like a director and producer?
Every time. Every rule. All of the rules.
All of them.
It's like in her clause. I will blow you.
It's part of the contract.
Yeah, it's fine. One blow job each. And if I'm having a hard time memorizing my speaking parts, I will blow you some more.
Oh, Jesus
That's
Christ.
what I think happens. It's like, if I give you so much head, will you take off so much of my script? Like, can I work with... Will work for fellatio is kind of what she is to
This
me.
just went from like rated R to fucking rated X.
I'm just saying, that's what I see. And if I think that when I look at her, it's not because I want to, it's because it's what's happening to me. So looking at Megan Fox rapes my mind, and they put her in a Ninja Turtles movie.
That's what pissed me the fuck off. It's like all of that formula, the Megan Fox, Michael Bay formula, it was fine for Transformers, but you can't take the exact same
Copy
formula
paste
and throw it at Turtles. No.
Copy paste.
Fuck you.
No.
And then they went one step further. They actually had a good actor. You know the guy in fucking Armageddon who's like, "Can you make that dig?" The guy who brought a gun on the ship. Yeah, I'll make it. That guy.
We're always really drunk when we watch it.
I know.
I can't remember.
But that guy was Shredder. And it's like, well, if he's in it, if he's the bad guy, I dig that guy. And then the fan base flipped the fuck out because he wasn't Japanese. Because Shredder has to be Japanese. No, it fucking doesn't. But anyway. So
do you know?
So then they re-scripted it. So like he wasn't even a Shredder anymore.
Do you
so
know how the
joke.
original movies were made? They had like animatronic costumes
I
that
know.
professionals had to wear.
I have pictures with
And
me.
then they had fuck off.
From Planet Hollywood.
Oh, well, that's not the same.
No, they were the same costumes. They were the same.
From which movie?
From the first one.
Really?
Yeah. I got pictures with the turtle costumes and the 1995.
Were they behind glass?
Yeah, well, yeah, I couldn't touch them. But yeah, I had pictures with the turtles and I had pictures with the
It makes
Power
me feel
Ranger
better.
costumes from the first movie.
I don't really care about Power Rangers.
Well, but I'm saying, but the same day I saw both.
So they were animatronic costumes that people
That's a
had to
brag.
wear, and then they had voice actors separate from that.
Sure.
Okay, well, that was the 80s. So why?
CGI dog.
No.
Michael Bay dog.
No.
I know. Dude, it's fucking stupid. I agree. And like Shredder had like fucking twisting arms. Like, what are you doing?
I don't even remember Shredder. That's how
Dude,
bad
he
this was.
He was a robot, basically.
Donnie, I
It was
didn't
so
like what they
stupid.
did with Donnie because they made him so.
Well, they made all of the. It was
extra.
all nonsense.
It was weird.
All of the characters were nonsense. Like they went way extreme with each character, and then weird gadgets and weird shitty CGI. And even Nickelodeon ruined the cartoons with their weird boxy
that
CGI.
boxy stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like no, they ruined Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, which is arguably the best cartoon of all time.
Yep.
And they do that shit. And all the toys, dude, I love me some turtles. And then they fucking ruined them in the 90s and 2000s and 2000s.
I feel like there
goddamn
was another
20s.
point you were getting ready to make
Well,
before
it's
you
over
tried to
now.
explain Ninja Turtles.
Just the idea that they tried to do the same Michael Bay. They because it worked on Transformers, they thought it would work on a different cartoon when they are two differently separate things.
Well, yeah, because the people in charge of making those
Idiots.
decisions.
And
don't
I
care.
bet you it's WB. I don't know if it was or not, but I bet you it fucking was. Because WB is full of fucking idiots.
I think I'm not so like I like how you want to break it down and like backtrack it to it's probably WB's fault. In my mind, immediately, it's the dumpster cunt's fault.
Megan Fox.
And all of the blowjobs she gave to Michael Bay. That's the problem that I have
Dude, there's a
with
story.
what they did to the thing I was looking forward to. My childhood.
There's a story there too because actually I didn't watch all the Transformers, but on one of them they kicked her out of it. So like she had a falling out with Michael Bay.
Because she stopped giving him head.
Well, but then she was in Turtles.
Because she started giving him head. That's not lip gloss. That's semen. Look at her face.
That's not lip gloss.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Just saying. Anyways, so yeah, we were talking about the reason you wanted to talk about cartoons is because I've been going down the cartoon tunnel, right? So yeah, what's up?
I think
Were you just
covered
gonna rip my ass about the fact that I wanted to watch cartoons? I'm sorry that people are getting.
Whoa! Say sorry again.
What? No,
You just said it Canadian style.
I didn't.
You just
I
went
didn't.
all
No,
full
I didn't.
Canadian.
I
I'm
didn't do
sorry.
that. I didn't.
You
I
sound
said
like
I'm
Robin
sorry.
and How I Met Your Mother.
I
That
didn't.
was.
I said I'm sorry.
You sound like Archie from
No, I didn't.
or that's not right. You sound like Archie from Between the Pipes podcast.
No, well, he's Italian, so that's different.
He lives in Canada. That's the same.
He's Italian-Canadian.
It's the same thing.
I watched a lot of mafia movies. If I sound like Archie, that's probably
you
why.
just said sorry.
I didn't say sorry.
You went full Robin and I made
Put that on a shirt.
That's not lip gloss.
Just saying. But
That's
yeah.
hilarious. No, Sarah, you're our favorite. Yeah, painter the fans, right?
Yes.
and then I'll get it right. Talisa says,
Oh, you did it!
I did.
Yeah. Oh, good job. Do you have a beer?
Hold on.
To Talisa.
She's saying Talisa's name correctly. For right now. I'll be changing
Well
it.
done. So anyway,
Don't get used to it.
I've been watching a lot of cartoons, and he's been kind of secretly judging me for it because I found like the Jumanji cartoon on Hulu.
Yeah, I talked about that. That wasn't that good though.
I have fun. I watch a lot of Hey Arnold.
Rugrats, I really enjoy.
I'm really enjoying it.
It's like there was a day like I thought I'd be annoyed by it, then we sat down and it was on. I'm like, actually, and then you were like, we can change it. I'm like, no,
This is funny.
It's pretty funny actually.
We've been Dinosaurs is another one that I'm like
Yeah,
rewatching.
that's a classic,
That's
man.
so funny. I don't know. There's just I like the purity of it. I'm sorry, the world right now, super annoying. It's nice to get away from it and just go down memory lane and not have to worry about the state of the world.
Is. And like I haven't watched new cartoons. So honestly, I don't have kids, so I haven't been forced to. I can't really compare the old shows to the new shows.
No, but I'm gonna do like and I've been saying, like that's what they're not even gonna fucking know. They're gonna be like 30 years old and they're gonna text me, Mom, did you know there was a live action Aladdin? Nope, I had no idea.
I was gonna say I have seen a little bit of Paw Patrol, and it made me really want to be pro-abortion.
That's not what I expected to hear from you right now. It made you want it. You're already pro-abortion.
No, wait, way more though.
No. Fuck no. No. When we were dating the more recent time, because there was the time where we took a break.
We took a break. No, we broke up.
Whatever. So
to me, that means break anyway. That's a friend's.
We broke up for a little while, and then we weren't even like
we never official.
Yeah, we were talking, but
yeah,
like
we don't type like twice.
I stopped talking to you, and then we started talking again.
That's just the power there. I stopped talking to you. I took the power back.
I did well, but here's what happened. I was listening to Willie Nelson's cover of Coldplay when I made the decision. It was a very clear decision.
Sounds terrible.
So no, it's a great song. So anyway, but when we started dating, and like we hung out with my mom that one time, and then she said something about birth control, and you were like, "Don't worry, I have plenty of hangers.
Yes,
I even keep them in the trunk." That's what you said to my mother.
Yeah.
About birth control. So you don't.
What's the problem?
You don't. I'm just correcting you because you said I wish I was pro-abortion. You made that joke to my mother.
No, I said
you don't wish anything. You're already who you want to be.
I said it made me more pro-abortion.
I see. I see.
Dude, that hanger joke is my favorite go-to. It makes so many people uncomfortable.
It makes everybody uncomfortable.
It's so funny.
That was like really bad. No,
I'm pretty sure she laughed, right?
It was one of those like don't make me laugh kind of laughs. Like you pushed it a little far.
That's what I do.
It was kind of it was like that one time when she was asking about the bruise and you were like, don't ask me about that.
Yeah, it was really funny. It's like we had just got together. We actually just moved in together, I think, actually. And we just moved in together, and then we were like went to your mom's house and we were like drinking beer. And like you had a bruise from your eye from, you know, little something. And
doing things drunk and moving around, switching positions. We had butt in.
It wasn't that rough.
Nothing was happening there other than a lot of lazy bumping and then a headbutt.
Yeah.
And I had a black eye, and I was like, my mom's gonna know it.
Not to sound cool.
It wasn't wild.
But like it was very faint. She's like, my mom's gonna know. I'm like, I don't think she will. I can't.
My mom knows me. She's gonna know.
And we were sitting there, probably the table was this size, and we're just sitting there bullshitting
across the
at
table
bar. And then mid sentence, like you're talking, you're bullshitting, blah 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 blah. She stops, like, what's wrong with your eye?
Yeah. Like I was like, she asked me a question about like work or whatever, and I was like, oh, it's going okay, but I don't know if I'm like blah blah blah, something big girl work comment about how I was doing a grown-up job, and I'm trying to answer her using all of the like big girl like language I learned at my new job because I'm trying to be a career woman and impress my mom. And she goes, hold on, what the fuck happened to your face?
And then she looks at me.
She didn't even, she said, hold on, what the fuck happened to your face? Like, she stopped looking at me and looked at Ben.
She did.
And he was like, please don't ask.
She's like, I told her, I was like, listen, I didn't hit her. You don't want to know anymore.
But she looked at me like, are you fucking serious? And I was like, Mom, please just don't push me to answer the question. And she was like, you tell me right the fuck now.
She put her hand in my face.
Like, he's not here. You fucking tell me. You tell me right the fuck now. And I was like, I was on bottom.
I told her. I was like, you don't want to know.
And then I wasn't on bottom anymore. And we had been drinking. And she was like, do you want to do a shot with me? And I want to move on. It was really rough.
Good times.
That was so fucking awkward.
Oh, my
You guys have never had an awkward conversation unless your mother-in-law has accused you of grotesque violence and domestic abuse. When in reality, it was like a sex position change leading to...
I just realized I got called out for beating you in front of your mom, the hospital nurse.
I know.
Because your clumsy ass fell down the stairs down to the hospital. I swear to God, there's probably a report at fucking Franklin PD.
They asked me, so I fell down the stairs.
I was even here.
I talked about this on
phone
one
records will
podcast.
prove this.
I fell down the stairs and I bounced on my ass the whole way down.
I wasn't even here.
And I made it 3 days before I was like, okay, you got to take me to the doctor. I can't move. And like, I have to go to work tomorrow. I took a sick day Friday. Like it's been Saturday, Sunday, and I can't progressively am losing mobility. So there's something wrong. And I'm ready to admit it. And he was like, okay, let's go.
So in the goodness of my heart, during a work day, I brought her to the hospital, and they have the audacity to blame me for it in front of my face.
They said, that's true. They said, you know what happened, and I was like, I fell, and I'm standing there in my pajamas looking at the floor because I am ashamed. Not because I got my ass beat by my husband, but because
which did not happen, by the way.
No,
yes,
didn't happen. But because I fell down the steps, and it's 10 steps. It's not dramatic.
To be
it's
fair,
10 steps.
I fell down it twice.
And I fell down the steps and I bounced the whole way down and my butt was purple. And I was like, this is really embarrassing. And I'm going to have to pull my pants down in front of these people and let them see part of my mysterious area that I can't see.
That was her concern.
You know,
my concern is I'm going to go to jail.
Yeah, like I was like, I have to showcase my butt. And it's like, it's really not looking so hot right now. So I'm looking at the floor like I fell down the stairs and my butt hurts. And she was like, oh, are you afraid for your life?
The nurse looked at me and looked at her. She's like, are you afraid to go home?
And I was
That's what she said. Are you afraid to go home?
I'm not afraid of anything. I'm just really embarrassed. And like, I'm mortified. Like my pride gone. Can we just get me?
And then at one point, they're like, well, we'll take you. You looked at me. You need to stay here.
Yeah.
We'll take.
And
like,
I
didn't do anything.
I said no. Like I was like, I'm sorry. I said I do not consent. You're gonna make me like undress and put on a piece of paper and like wrap up in this piece of paper and lay down on this bed and roll over and assume the position.
I just realized we're actually coming on anniversary because
it was Super Bowl Sunday.
It was Super Bowl weekend. Yeah,
that you took me, and they were going to make me do all of this and show them my butt without you in the room. And I was like, no. The only person that is allowed to be like to see me naked is him. And if you have to see me naked, he has to be with me because it's not gay when it's in a three-way. I don't know. I just felt more comfortable about it because it was just like, I have to show you my ass. Like I can at least look you in the eyes for this and be like, honey, they're looking at my butt. Just hold my hand because it's embarrassing. And so I had to explain to 3 different people. And they still separated me from you when they took me to get my X-rays.
They made sure I couldn't go.
They did. I was like, I really want to go without. I want him with me. And they were like, I'm sorry, the room is too small. By the way, the room is huge. It's the size of our whole upstairs.
They were very cold. Like it wasn't even that they know.
Yeah, they didn't. I was like, I want him with me, and they were like, no. And then when I came back in the room, I was like, They wouldn't let me walk. They didn't trust me. Some old white dude held my bra.
I
wanted you.
There was a report out there that says, Danae acts. Husband, questionable.
Like, it doesn't help that we live next door to that guy.
If any future incidents happen, please make note and contact so-and-so at this number, blah, 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 blah. And the fact is, there's been 2 incidents since then. I've been at that goddamn hospital with you since, from being sick and passing out at work and whatever else happened.
Oh, I had a seizure.
So, that was like the first time. I've been in the hospital with you twice since then.
Yeah.
And every time I walk in, I'm like, there's somebody looking at me like, I remember that guy.
Yeah, it was really weird. I had to explain that I wasn't in an abusive relationship because I fell down the stairs. But then I also told him if he didn't behave himself, I would tell them that I was in fact in an abusive relationship. Also, they kept asking me if I was pregnant like a gazillion times. And it was like, no, I'm not pregnant. No, I'm not pregnant. Please stop. I know, but stop trying to force me to piss in a cup and then charge me $30 for it. I'm not going to get pee on my hands and then pay you extra for it. Fuck you guys.
To be fair, some people do pay for that.
Do you have any idea how invasive it is for a woman to piss in a cup? I'm just saying. And they wanted me to do that and then give them extra money for it. Like, yeah, no, I'm not fucking pregnant. I'm a grown-up. I can tell you.
She's getting angry over here.
So I was like, no, I'm not pregnant. No, I'm not pregnant. Oh, can you pee in the cup? Fuck, I don't have to go yet. Can I have 3 bottles of water? Because that's how long it's going to take. And then I got to pee in the cup. By the way, ass hurting, fucking swelling and pulsating. And then the doctor even said, like, I would trust you, but I can't because other people have lied to me about this. So you have to prove to me that you're not pregnant. Please go pee on your hands and try to get some in this Dixie cup.
I mean, here's the deal. Dude, I've done piss cups before. I've never peed on my hand. Like,
you have a wiener.
I do have a wiener.
Yeah. So I gotta pee and then I gotta fucking.
It's not very big, but I have one.
Yeah. So then you wash. Yeah. So whatever. You wash your hands. You carry them your pee and shame, and then you wait for them to collect it. They forgot to take it. They left it on the counter.
They did leave.
They came back and said you're not pregnant, and then sat it down in case I wanted to take it with me. They
sat it down by me and left. Yep. They like literally like you weren't there yet. I was sitting there. Like, the nurse walked in with a cup full of yellow shit, set it down next to me. And then just left.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's my wife's piss, and that's kind of weird. I don't think I should be here for this.
Why does my biological fluid need to be returned to me after I have dispensed of it?
It's like,
but they gave it back.
I didn't go to medical school, so I shouldn't have to see this.
Right. I don't know. It came out of me. I don't want it back. That's not how we do this. I don't like those exchanges. So I had to prove to them that I wasn't pregnant. I had to state over and over again that I wasn't being abused. But I told Ben if he didn't behave himself, I would tell them that I was pregnant until I fell down the stairs. And he was like, that's not even a fucking
She
joke.
made the joke in the hospital. I was like, you shut the fuck up or I'll leave. It's like, because even a joke like that.
You here. I will get arrested.
Even a joke, people flip out.
I will leave you here because I'm not getting arrested. And I was like, no, I need to ride because they're giving me medicine.
Like, I'm really good at not hitting my wife. I'm not going to go down for it.
I do make it challenging.
Just saying. But apparently, so yeah, I have some classic Ben statements. I think she's probably referring to the abortion jokes. That's the
hangers as a method of birth control.
That's my go-to. Did you walk into a door?
Ass first, and let me be specific. Right ass cheek first, because I still have swelling. Because the way that they tried to fix it, I was so embarrassed. They gave me a couple of shots for the pain, and then I didn't go back. And then they wanted me to come back to drain it.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was like, no.
So apparently, if you ever have a kid, though, because Talisa, oh shit, I did it right without even trying. Nice.
Yes.
Did it. So apparently, if you have kids, they're going to ask you the same question. Well, but why? If there's no signs of abuse, why would they ask you that?
I don't. I fell a lot as a kid, and I broke a lot of bones. And my mom said,
"Your poor mom, dude."
My mom said she had to fill out a fucking CPS form. I shattered my femur, broke my foot, got bit by a dog, broke my wrist, sprained my ankle like 4 times, and then I was sick all the time. So she was just constantly like, "I promise, I'm not abusing her." But you see how little she is.
I know we know each other a lot. I know I keep seeing you every goddamn
I know,
year,
like I promise. But you see how small? She's real small. That's it. She's just little.
And here's our t-shirt idea.
You have a wiener. They don't get pee on their hands. I hate getting my own pee on my hands.
Sometimes I do. Okay, I'll go here. you may not have a wiener, but you'll never have the struggle of having morning wood boner and having to pee.
The parabola.
That's how I learned parabolas. I learned distance to fucking, I don't even know the words. Distance to shooting. Yeah. Distance to this. It's like, so if I can do, because this is as far as I can go down, otherwise it's going to hurt. So I have to like right around here. Not 9. What's 90? What's this angle? What's that angle?
I don't know.
That angle's the
I'm
best.
not that good at math.
I don't know. But
so
like,
you can just like poke it.
no, you can't poke it. It's a hard thing.
You can't.
But so you get it just right.
So is it like this?
And when it first starts out, let's say we're all in. So all morning wood, gotta pee real bad. We're all in. So I'd say right around here. But then as the pee comes out, it gets smaller and smaller. So you have to walk towards the toilet. So you start way back here, and then as you do it, it gets smaller. So you have to adjust accordingly and walk towards the toilet until you're where you're supposed to be. And that's how it ends.
I feel like that's such a difficult thing to have to do just to go pee.
It's how boys learn math.
Like that's a lot of work just to go to the bathroom. All I gotta do is drop trowel and sit and let things fall.
Yeah, man. Maybe during the workday it's easy for us, but man, sometimes in the morning, pain in the ass. I swear to God, I'll never forget it. One time I was a real little kid. I don't even know, maybe kindergarten age, but I was doing that. I had a morning wood, and that was before sexual stuff. I just had a morning wood, so I stood back, and my dad walked in like, "What are you doing?"
I just realized how much a struggle it would be before you realize what sexual stuff is. Yeah. To wake up with a hard weenie.
No, it's just it's a thing, you know. And I'll never forget. I stood all the way back. I'm like, I'm done.
Scare you that it was like a different?
No, you just know.
You just know.
Yeah,
okay,
it's natural.
So you were standing in the hallway peeing.
It's a natural reaction. Mother Nature don't make no mistake.
So you're standing in the hallway peeing, but you're peeing into the toilet from the hallway.
Right.
And you think there's no splashback.
Well, all I care about is getting in the toilet. I'm not worried about side effects.
Oh, okay. Because I know that because I clean the toilets. That's why I was asking. But it must have been really embarrassing to be in the hallway peeing with all of your strength.
I don't think I was very embarrassed when I was that age.
With your dad watching you.
No, he just walked in like, what the fuck? Like, it was early in the morning. He's probably getting ready for work. He probably just like happened to walk in like, what are you doing? I'm like, dude, I gotta get it. Like, I don't know.
I just gotta do the thing.
I can't go down because it hurts. So what you figure it out, you know? And at that point, you're not thinking logically.
Maybe that's why Michael Bay started calling Megan Fox. He was like, my parabola is, I don't know. Can you just come over and bring your knee pads?
But that was 30 years ago, and to this day, sometimes that still happens. I have to back it up, just let it out, and then just walk forward as it comes.
There is splashbacks, just so you know.
I feel like this episode kind of got off the rails.
I know. We were supposed to talk about cartoons.
We did a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey. Where's my potty?
Hey, where's my potty?
Good shit. All right, guys. I think that's going to go ahead and wrap this episode up of Marital Nonsense. Hope you enjoyed it. Just so you all know, going forward, we're going to go bi-weekly. Not weekly, but bi-weekly. So every other Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You're doing the thing you do when you do the end. I'm not going to have your energy when I'm not going to match this. Bye, guys.
No, I'm explaining what's happening so they know.
So, okay. Tell them.
Tell them about those dirty laundry some more, too. Why don't you? Break that fifth wall.
There it is.
Look at me. I'm Deadpool.
It's right here. It's looking at me. It's like,
but yeah, guys, we are going every other Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here at whatthebuzz.com. Be sure to check us out. Archie just went live, so if you enjoy hockey, go and check out Archie's show right now following Marital Nonsense called Between the Pipes podcast. It's about hockey. He interviews awesome people. Good shit. Following our show. I'm just plugging everything.
All right.
Calm down.
I'm waiting.
All right, man.
Let everybody else know.
And also, if you like my voice, be sure to keep watching every Thursday night, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, regularly scheduled hostilities, wrestling with me and my boy, Josh DeBoard. You can also watch every Tuesday night on the DeBoard Room, sports and stuff. And there's also so many more shows on whatthebuzz.com. Check them out. All kinds of good shit.
You should listen to, or is it listen or watch the shit show girl?
The shit show, that's getting there next.
Are they listening or are they watching?
They are listen only because they are too afraid to go live. Even though Sarah did one time do a show with us on Paranormal Activity.
So listen to the shit show girls talk some massive shit about some of the shitty killings that happen.
Oh.
And how much of a fan they are of Schitt's Creek. It's a lot of really
I like
great.
that. The shit show girls talking shit about shitty killers. That was good. I like that.
Thanks.
Yeah, their podcast is phenomenal. You can watch them on the same platforms you watch fucking Apple, whatthebuzz.com, all of the good stuff.
Yeah.
And so we will see you guys here in just 2 weeks. So until then, let's just keep being better people.
Fuck off.
That's not what my mom says. My mom says be better.